Good evening and welcome along. Of course, what is it? It's Airfield World. You are Stu Bear, and it's a Tuesday evening. And I said I'll try to go live for you. And by hook or by crook, we certainly just about managed to do it for you. Had a couple of rivals while I've actually been here, and also on the way right now, that's why I've hit the live. We've got the 767 cargo jet, and that's not far out at all. So we'll have a look at the chat room and make sure that we are actually live and actually running. And we certainly are, because we're looking at Cargo Logic right now. You can see it in your view. And with a bit of luck, fairly soon, we'll see on the approach the Canadian, that great plane. Hey, I wonder if Camforce is watching. Well, good evening to everybody. Thank you all for joining us. I'm just going to do a couple of checks and make sure with Julie. Hiya, Julie. I hope you're out there and you're getting us okay, and it's all working as it should. Let's see if it is. And of course, let's get that chat room live and active. I can see the chat room now. Goodness gracious, how many people? I said that last night. It always absolutely amazes me how many people all of a sudden just appear from nowhere, like Barry West. Hiya, Barry. We've got Richard 5030. Phoebe Stern. How the devil are you this evening, Phoebe? Great to see you. Hope you had a good weekend down there in Northampton, I think. So we've got Sam Beck, we've got Ducati Supersports, Mark Green, hiya Mark, and oh goodness, I'll say Petar, is that okay? These long names, I get totally, it doesn't take much to confuse a bear, I can tell you. Who else have we got? Aviation Geek. We've got Sue, Jazzy John, Mid-Atlantic RR, and the aeroplanes. Mo, hiya Mo. Jake Jackson. I'm certainly keeping my eyes open because I know that 767 is not far away. John Bowman, hiya John. Graham Eaton is also with us. PJ, Alison Tidy. Chris, good evening to you. Graham, yes, just mentioned. Oh, we've got Transport Guy, Harvey, Stuart Ramsey, John B. We've got Adam. Somebody called Pullock 20. John Robinson, good evening to you, John. How the devil are you? Thanks for the message, much appreciated. Dion. Marshallah, hi to you. PJ, John B. They're all with us. Steve Roper says, yep, from Rotherham. Aviation Geek 2000. We've got Marge. Okay, is that all right if I call you Marge like that? I'm sure it is. Says, hello, Airfield World, Stu and Julie. It's the Stu and Julie show. Well, actually, no, it's just the Stu Bear show. But Julie is in the chat room, and she's got her spanner. Don't forget, as always, if you put a message in, always make sure it's always it's okay for everybody, okay? Make it respectful for everybody, which you always do, because you're a fantastic bunch of folks, and we love you to bits. Nick Collins. I keep my eyes open on the horizon. But that aircraft's not turned finals. I don't think so anyway yet. Daisy Bells. Hi, Daisy Bells. Dave A. Shane Smith. They're all appearing, everybody. And, of course, we want to see some aircraft. And in theory, it should be busier tonight than last night. We had a long old wait. But we've had a couple of aircraft, as I said, already come in earlier. So I will get those. I'll probably play those back for you a little bit later. But meanwhile, let's point the camera. Let's have a look. Can we see it yet? No?
Yeah, just turning it now.
You've got better eyes than me.
Different what white cloud is.
Oh, yes.
Column.
Right, okay. As soon as I get a better view of that aircraft, I shall move the camera in that direction. Let's have a quick, just before I do that, I'll show you what's on the menu for tonight. There we go. Will you see what I see? And I guess that will be going at round about 8:30. And I'll probably be here with you tonight until around about 9:30 or however long we can really get away with it. What have we got over there? That's the helicopter just buzzing by. Oh, and just above it, as you can see. So we'll keep the camera like that just for the moment. See where that helicopter is still. Let's have a look at that then. And this evening, next to me, there's social distancing, of course. There's a couple of guys with me. Who've we got over on my left-hand side?
Alan.
We've got Alan. Well, does it matter if you get on the video at some point?
No.
That's all right. And to my right, we've got
David.
Bodie. David. Does it matter if we get you on, David?
Sure.
It's okay if we get you on film? That's all right. I always like to double check with people first. So we've got Alan and David. And you'll see, we're all certainly keeping our distance. Hey, people see me and they always keep their distance. Take one look at me and they run a mile. Okay, so you got that helicopter. Slightly different setting tonight. I thought I'd try it with the, you know, this camera, it's got the fantastic image stabilizer and what have you, but I'm not happy with it on the tripod. Well, it's switched off and I think it's absolutely perfect. So let me know what you think. Normally as a rule, I would then touch the camera and it would be shaking. Yeah. To me, that's looking okay. Well, that certainly took a long time to taxi in, didn't it? Hey, I go faster than that on the Bearmobile. But, hey, loved seeing that aircraft. One of my favourites. I don't know why. As I'm sure you can tell by the lighting this evening, it's yeah, the sun is behind. Is a big black cloud just behind me. Beautiful and blue, as you saw where the 767 actually came from. But there is some very, very dark clouds, and as you can see, just above the aircraft, it's a little bit. Anyway, let's have a quick Spinderella and see what we can see. So we've got Dave. Is it Dave? It is Dave, of course it is. So there's Dave. Say hi, everybody. Hey, hello. And I'm going to, I'll tell you what, I will do a 360 if I can. Actually, I'm going to go back in a minute. We'll say hi to Alan. And Dave, whereabouts are you from? Whereabouts are you from, Dave? Pardon?
Mansfield.
Mansfield?
Yeah.
Oh, you've come from Mansfield. That's not too far away. And just over here, we've got Alan. Hi, Alan. How are you doing? And Alan's from Markfield.
Markfield, yeah.
That's it. He saw the show last night and thought to himself, do you know what? I think I might go down to East Mids and because it looks so good on Air Show World. Honestly, that's what he's... So it's good to see you. Good to see you guys. And as you see, we're all social distanced, and so it's all pretty good. And we'll give you guys a mention in the chat room. I'm just checking to see if there's anything on the approach, but I don't think there is yet. But 360 radar, of course, is our friend, and we'll have a look at that in just a moment. We'll see what the action is like over at the jumbo jet. There you go. Cargo doors are closed. So that looks like that'll be going. The last few times we've been here, it departed around about 8:30 to 9 o'clock sort of time. But the other side's still open. Right, let's have a look at the chat room. Make sure everything's all tickety-boo and that we're all good. We're all saying hi to Leslie White. Hiya, Leslie. And John says UPS 767, 13 minutes out. Excellent. Now that is what we like to hear. Not too far away. David Lee says, Stews, say hi to Dave. Met him yesterday with my Vulcan. Oh, yeah. So I take it you want me to say hi to... So where is it? So do you know David Lee? He says hi. He's mentioning something about his Vulcan.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember. I saw him the other day up the other end.
Ah, right. Yeah. There we go. Well, and that's David Lee, and he says, "Hey, say hi to another David just here." So yes. There we go. He's right behind me, as you saw. Who else have we got? We mentioned Jill B. Hi, Jill. What are we looking at the moment? Oh yes, the jumbo. Right. Well, it's dark over. Yeah, Will's mother. So, yeah, it's certainly dark over Bill's mother's, isn't it? That's John B. Chris Bevan. Hi to you. Oh, also thank you so much for the donations that came through on the PayPal last night. I really appreciate it. So thank you very, very much. Malcolm Emerson. Hiya, Malcolm. Alexander Lightfoot. We've got Architect Design, says good evening. And of course, yes, where are we? East Midlands Airport. The road is directly underneath me, so that's why you can hear obviously a little bit of the traffic going by. It really quietened down a little bit later last night, but we were here till quite late. It was pitch black, I couldn't see a thing. It's a good job, I had some good lights with me so I could make sure everything was all packed up. Robert says, yeah, that's a bit retro looking on that livery. I think that's why I really like that so much. It's pretty good. Sai Coco, if that's how you say your name, thank you for joining us. Wendy, hi Wendy, Keith B. And Rue Rastel. Tango Whiskey Aviation. Thank you very much. Nice, kind comment, much appreciated. So I have switched off. It's the Sony AX53, which is brilliant handheld, useless on a tripod. But I normally leave the actual image stabilizer on. Switched off tonight. So let me know if that looks a bit better. We've got Dickie McVitie as well. Lynn Keeble, Isaac. We've got Was Middle Something. I've got to be honest, I didn't think we were going to be able to do a live show for you this evening. The internet box would not work at all. I just don't know what was up with it, but it had a bit of a kick and it seems to work. Marjolaine. Is that how you say your name? I don't know. But anyway, Marjolaine, it's her birthday today. And she's from Flying Matters. Thank you. Well, have a great birthday. And fantastic to see you in the Watching Air Show world. And I hope you're enjoying the show. While we're just waiting for this next aircraft to come in. Was it this... Did John say 767 UPS? I think that's what he said. I'm keeping my eyes open. And no doubt, the guys right behind me will let me know. Stu, your favourite star. And cute cat Pepper. Hey. We love Pepper. We really do. That's her cat. And Phoebe has just put a very kind donation. Thank you. Aha. That's the one that's coming in. It's a Boeing 767-300, and it's not far away at all. Thank you very much. Loopy Air. Hi, Stu. Good evening, everyone. Recovering from yesterday's cataract operation. Can't think of a better way. Wow. Well, I hope you're all right. That sounds... Ooh. Hey, I've just got to send a message to somebody. Let's see if I can get there in time. Let him know the bear is live. Right. The only problem when I do things like that, I end up losing the chat room. But I've got it back. Can you hear the race cars going round the racetrack? I bet it's one of those open evenings where you pay your money and you drive your car around there. I'm not going to drive the Bearmobile around there. Actually, I did cycle round there one time because they used to open the, they used to let you go round on your bikes in the summertime. And they did it for a few weeks. But they had so many accidents because if you know Donington Park, there's after you've gone around Redgate, you go down the hill, what have you. The S's, is it? No, it's not the S's. I can't remember. It's gone for me. Somebody will let us know what it's called. Anyway, it's really steep downhill, a very sharp bend, and so many people were coming off there and ending up in hospital. But so they had to, they stopped doing it. In fact, somebody who was going absolutely crazy on a bicycle just totally cut my daughter up and very, very nearly took her off. Crazy. Take your time. Stu Bear and Julie, Airshow World, the gang. That Chris Bevan, that's what he says. And he's put a great donation. Thank you. Chris, you're a superstar. Thank you very much. So Marjoline, have a great birthday. No, I won't be live tomorrow night. I've got to get Friday night's live show all organised and edited. That's what I've been working on it today. We're getting there, but I need to spend some time on that. And also, I think I've had another night out here. The not just the dinner would be in the. We haven't got a dog, but it would be in the cat for sure. But I think there'd be a few more things in there. Ian Morrison, hi Ian, great to see you. You've got a big smiley face. Skoda, hiya Skoda. Want to see the cars? I know. Yeah, if I could, you can hear them. They're just behind me, but unfortunately, there's a. It goes really down into a dip and you can't see them. Are we on the approach?
Yep.
Right. These guys have got great eyes. I've got the close-up glasses on. Okay, Sony DeFio, Stu. Are you going back to Mildenhall? It says, yes, I will be going back very, very soon. I haven't got an exact date, but I will be going back to Mildenhall. Because I love the place. Right, you've been looking at that jumbo jet for long enough, haven't you? So let's move the camera around. And the guys tell me that there's a little dot way in the sky over there. It's a long way out. But we'll probably go back to that in just a moment because there's a little dot out at the moment. Let's see what else is going on. There's a vehicle. So for anybody just joining, let's have a look at the DHL ramp. The Cargo Logic, that came in. If you'd like to see that, I can do a replay for that for you. And also we had a DHL pop in a little bit earlier, which is that one. Cargo Jet, we saw that one live. And of course, with a little bit of luck, let's see how they're doing over there. So still a little bit of time before those guys are going to be ready. So what have you all been up to today? Hope you've had a great day. The birds sound happy enough. And I wonder if Phoebe's cat is actually watching this. If Phoebe's cat is watching this, I'll tell you what, just turn the mics up loud for a minute. There you go, Phoebe's cat. Let's go back down again. That's it. She loves the show, I tell you. Maybe it's the sound of the birds. But last week, or was it the week? Whatever. And we actually showed on the live Friday night show Phoebe's cat, and there it was, watching live from East Midlands Airport. Got a guy running past at the moment. I won't put him off by saying hi. A lot of fit people around here. It's great. There's a nice wide cycle track. But if you do come down here, whatever you do, I've mentioned it quite a few times, be really careful where you park. Don't stop on those red lines. Well, that was pretty good. Came almost all the way down. Sometimes it turns off a lot earlier. So that was great. There we go. That was your UPS 767. Now the question is, now they've been doing all the work for UPS down the other end, that's where it's taxiing down to now, are we going to get any jumbos from UPS? That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? But I've no idea. But that's the question for you guys out there. Maybe John might have the answer. Mo Hatchet, how the devil are you doing? I don't think anything will be coming in just yet because there's an ops vehicle on the runway. But we'll 360 radar. Let's have a look. I always say it, but for anybody watching, make sure any message you put in, it's all respectful to everybody, and or else it won't be shown. But we've got a fantastic bunch of folks on Asia World, and we really appreciate all the messages, so thank you. Let's have a look, see what's okay, that's looking okay at the moment. Let's move the There we go. As I told you, there's an opposite vehicle. I will have a look at 360 radar in just a moment and see if we've got anything actually coming in. So there's a DHL just gone over Liverpool. So hopefully that will be heading our way. But anyway, let's have a look. 360 radar. That's the virtual radar that I tend to use. Let's do a quick refresh. So we've got our UPS that's taxiing and that's showing. Okay, let's have a look. So that is an aircraft heading towards us, but that is way too high. So that certainly won't be coming in here. Let's have a look what else we've got. That's a possibility. Polar Air 767. So that certainly is looking like it's heading our way. So that's possibly around about 10 minutes. Then we've got Neptune, not too far behind that. That's your West Atlantic 737. So right, thank you very much. No doubt that's the that polar one with the DHL colours. That's the one which looks like that will be next on the list, unless something else just appears from nowhere. That happened. That happened again last week. So should I say last night? There was absolutely nothing showing on radar, and then all of a sudden, things just happened. So it looks like we've got probably at least 3 aircraft in the next 10 minutes. So anything could happen. Oh, plenty of action going out of Mildenhall at the moment. Meanwhile, chat room, what are we all up to? In just a moment, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a quick replay of what happened before I actually went live. So that will fill in just that little bit of time before the next aircraft comes in. So where you'll, if anybody asks the silly question, just say, hey, he's just doing a replay. You know what to do. And a little bit of... So they'll be starting this up fairly soon. You can hear a little bit of noise there, so they'll be pushing back. As soon as that starts pushing back, obviously I will go back live. It's only a couple of movements, so we'll show you this. What happened just a little bit earlier, and I'm going to get some coconut tea. Don't forget, pinned to the top of the chat room, you will see there's a link, and it takes you to, you know where it is. It's the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company, the best tea and coffee in the world. Pop over and you can get 15% off with all of your orders, not just your first orders. And I was actually speaking to the owner of the company, and he is absolutely over the moon with everybody that's been buying the tea and coffee from them. So thank you everybody that's supporting that, because it helps Airshow World grow. It is the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. All right, get your tea and coffee from there, and the code you need is Airshow. It's uppercase Airshow, all one word. Okay, right, let's have a quick look what turned up just before I went live. Here we go. And there we go. You're back in the room. Okay. Pushing back right now. Yes, we are back alive. What we were just looking at, just while I had a quick brew of the coconut tea. God, you've got to try. If you like coconut, get some of that coconut tea from the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. You've got a link at the top of the chat room. If you can't see that, look under the video, and in the description you will see a link there as well. And don't forget, you get 15% off every time you place an order, plus the reward points. Oh, that is gorgeous. And honestly, I'm not just saying that. These guys are behind me. Am I drinking coconut tea?
You certainly are.
Thank you. See? And I'm not sharing it either. So it's pushback time, but also it's aircraft time, because on the approach, I'd have thought it must be that Polar / DHL. So in just a moment, when it gets a little bit closer, I'll move the camera towards the end of the runway, using runway 27. For anybody just joining us and they haven't noticed what it says on the descriptions, it's East Midlands Airport, which is in the sort of centre of England. And it gets pretty busy at night. And I'll probably be with you tonight till around about 9:30, depending on what aircraft we have coming in. But I certainly stayed till quite late last night, and it was absolutely pitch black. I think we were live till around about after 10 o'clock, so I believe. Let's go real wide angle, because you get more of an idea. There we go. And as you can see, you're certainly being pushed back quite a long way. Don't worry, you won't miss a thing with that. I think it was a 767, wasn't it? That's on the approach. As it gets just that little bit closer, we'll move the camera across. Just keep that there. At this time of night, you see the aircraft approaching, and much further away than you actually think, because the lights are ablaze, and you think, oh, hey, I better start filming it, but it's miles out. But we will move the camera across we'll do it right now, because it's still being pushed about. I know the feeling sometimes. Anyway, let's see what we've got. That sky in the background. I hope this is being picked up okay on your on those TVs and what have you. Our very own Phoebe just sent me a couple of photographs, and her cat, yeah, she's certainly enjoying the show. Don't waste your fuel. You can't go any faster along here. Don't worry. Jumbo is not moving yet. I think they're just... Have they taken it off yet? The pushback vehicle? I think that's what they're working on at the moment. Another aircraft actually on the approach, so don't you worry. We will move the camera across in just a moment. Right, let's move the camera back over to the end of the runway for the next arrival. Well, I'm not tempting fate about the rain mentioned in the brolly, but it's I'm hoping it's moved past us and it's gone a little bit further south. Certainly hope so. Fingers crossed. It's looking okay, and it looks like we might get a great sunset again. Just having a look. Isaac Wiley says it also has canards. Do you know what? I had those once. Had to go to the doctors. Yeah, really painful. Oh, canard. Oh, sorry. I see what you mean. Yeah. Eon. Hi, Eon. Saying hello. Hi. How you doing? And all of that good stuff. Thank you for putting the message in. Right. It's on the move. Not that one, but this one. So don't forget, if you could do us the big favour, I'd really appreciate it. Not just getting the tea and coffee from the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company, but hey, if you could do a bit of sharing on your Facebook groups or wherever else you can think of, and say, hey, we've got a jumbo jet just about to take off on Airshow World. Why not join him and watch it live? Would really love you for it, so thank you. As I knock the tripod. This should make a nice shot in just a moment. Here we go. And we've got somebody watching from Las Vegas. I'll give you a name check in just a moment. Thank you for joining us. I promise not to burst into Tony Christie. Hey, Las Vegas. Love that record. The temptation is there, though, I can tell you. And that's a flyover. Flyover. Okay, thank you. This is watching from Las Vegas. So cool. Well, let's quickly go back to our DHL/Polar. You can see it right now. Thank you, Dickie McFitty, keeping us well informed. And I really appreciate it. Star Air is on, just about to turn finals. Okay, can't see it yet. Of course, we'll make sure we get that for you. Right, so just going on to the stand. Meanwhile, let's have a look at the jumbo jet taxiing down. Tell you what, let me just I'll raise you up. Let's go up so we miss that building a little bit. There we go. And if we zoom in, there we go. So we'll get a nice clear shot of that for you. Let's have a look. I can't say that one because I know it'll sound rude if I say that call, but Sieg, I can say that bit. You can't beat the history of the 747. Oh, it's a beautiful plane, isn't it? Huge, and it's great that we've still got the cargo ones to be able to show you. If I move that a little bit, we should see some lights in the distance. There we go. Keep it like that just for a moment. I'll zoom back in a mo. Matthew Morris. Yep, it certainly is a 747 jumbo jet. And it's from New Zealand, that's Sig. Thank you. Mo, hiya Moog. It's just falling off the lounge as everything was shaking. Okay, Mo. Lindsay Jackson, saying hi from Cumbria. What's it like in Cumbria? Hope you've had a nice day up there. Nice bit of sunshine. Hope oh goodness, it is dark over there. Oh, to the south of us, they are definitely getting some rain. Well, they can keep it. Don't send it our way. We don't need it. We don't want it. Well, thank you very much there, Sugi Raji. You know who you are. Says, really appreciate your channel. Well, I really appreciate you putting the message into the chat room. Thank you. Keep enjoying Airshow World. John Allen says, oh, I hope this jumbo goes over Stoke-on-Trent. I bet it will. It'll probably head just after it's taken off. And the sun is starting to set, so it might look pretty good. Let's just drop the camera back down a little bit so I'm nice and comfortable for when it takes off. We'll zoom into the end of the runway right now, and I'll go nice and quiet for you. Here we go. We're keeping us nice and busy, and hope you're enjoying the show. Let's just have a look and see what else is heading our way right now. And the sun starts to come out. Absolutely perfect. That'd be great. That should make some nice shots. On the approach, Boeing 737 West Atlantic cargo. That's the next one to come in. I'd imagine straight after that, the jumbo will be taking off, because there's nothing else on the approach for a little while. I hope I've still got that in shot for you. Let's drop it down. Here we go. And there she goes into that amazing sky. That is absolutely beautiful. What a wonderful sky that was. Or is. We'll have a look at it in just a moment. Now, normally, it banks to the right, heading to Cincinnati. So where is it going on a Tuesday? I'll have a look. No doubt, hopefully, the 360 radar will tell us. I better know a man who does know, though. I bet that's our John Robinson. I'm sure he would know. Let's have a look at that sun setting. Wow, that is gorgeous, isn't it? Got a very similar shot last night. Look at that. But to be honest, that looks even better than last night's. That is amazing. Beautiful. That is gorgeous, isn't it? Ooh, got to take a deep breath after that. I tell you, I hope on your TVs back home, and for Pepper the cat as well and everybody else, that looked okay. It looked okay on my little screen. So on a nice big TV, I hope that came out nicely, and I hope you liked that sunset shot. What else have we got? Well, when I had a quick look at 360 radar, it was looking as if it's a little bit quiet at the moment. But let's have a look. Plenty of aircraft showing on the ground at the moment, but I don't think there's any on the DHL ramp ready for pushing back just yet. We'll have a look at the chat room and see what... Oh, before I do that, see if... yeah, it's not coming up with the route for where that... cargo jumbo jet is actually going this evening. So where is he going? Let's have a look. Somebody might have put the answer in the chat room right now. See if I can get back to the chat room. One moment. Oh, we're looking at Aerologic. That's okay. Come on then, refresh. Let's have a look. Take care. All the best, Alan. Great to see you. Absolutely. Get the tea and coffee. Yeah, don't forget. Take care, guys. Take care, Dave. There we go. There we go. I tell you what, before you go, guys, give us a wave and we'll see you again sometime. There they go. Give us a wave, guys. Take care. Don't fall down. No problem. Hang on, I just want to do something. I'll be back with you in a second. Is it John? Hi, are you John? Hello, John. Hi. I thought it might be. I saw that picture that you took last night. That was beautiful. You do the East Mid Spotters thing, don't you? You do the East Midlands Spotters Facebook. Really appreciate it. It's fantastic. You know, it really helps because it gives you an idea of what's, you know, whether it's worthwhile coming up and doing a few videos and what have you. It's Stu Bear. It's called Airshow World. Yeah. But I mainly only post my stuff just on my Facebook to sort of... I'm always a bit, you know, because you never know. There's always some funny people out there, you know. I posted one once, and someone made some strange comments, and I thought, you know, but whatever. But no, I really appreciate what you do. Oh, it's brilliant. Do you know John Robinson as well? He's a good guy. Yeah, he's on my live thing at the moment. But yeah, he's a good guy. All right, I thought I'd say hi anyway. You take care. There we go. So I was just having a quick... There we go. We're back. I bet you were saying, oh, the sound's got off. So I was just having a quick word with somebody. And you don't want to hear me babbling away. Yeah, I was. A really nice guy as well. A real nice gentleman. Yeah, that's correct. The guy, he does the East Midlands Facebook group, and a real great guy. It's a real useful Facebook page as well. Lets you know what every morning he puts down what he thinks is going to be actually coming in. So it's thank you very much to John, and he takes some brilliant pictures as well. I tell you. Took a fabulous photograph of the Jumbo taking off last night, and no doubt again tonight, because that sun, hey, it came out for us, didn't it, the sun. So sorry I turned the volume down a little bit too much, but we're back in business with the sound, and you can hear the sound of the cars going by and whatever. But the racetrack stopped. Yeah, you guys know your stuff, eh? There's no fooling you lot. There we go, just landed. A little diddly. That's, we've mentioned it loads. The aircraft just keeps going round and round and round and round. And there'll be another one taking off in just a moment. One of those Cessna Caravans, I'd have thought it would be. Ooh. Tell you what, the bear's going to have to put his jacket on in just a moment, so you'll hear a little bit of a rumbling going on. Someone mentions Monaco Grand Prix. Hey, is it this weekend? Or is it a couple of weekends away? I'm not sure. But, my favourite bit of the Monaco Grand Prix is the qualifying. After that, yeah, it's just a procession, really, isn't it? And they just keep going round and round. I think the best I ever saw, and I don't know if you guys go back that far, was with Nigel Mansell and Ayrton Senna. And Mansell had to go in to change his tyres for some. I think he had a puncture, and he did everything he could to get the lead back from Senna. But of course, you just can't get by. But boy, did he try! Did he try? Loved it. Right, let's move it along. And there we go. On the taxiway, that's Cessna Caravan. Right, thank you, Stephen. It is this weekend. I think I saw James's name pop up a moment ago. So, young James, how are you? Coming in just a few moments, we've got another aircraft coming in. I think it's the ATP. One of those, but I'll double check. Actually, coming up pretty soon, it's the Boeing 737. That's about 7 minutes out. Okay, well, because when I look at 360 radar, there was absolutely nothing showing, but let's have a look now. Do you know what? I think I might have closed it down. That's not good, is it? Let's relaunch it then. Great to meet those guys. It was they're absolutely brilliant. See, you always know when I've just sort of moved and not sat down. I'm supposed to be sat down. But when I sit down, you don't hear the radar so much. There we go. Let's go low. Let's go lower down. There we go. It's a bit better. Right, what have we got? Heading our way right now. Well, there's a couple of things, isn't there? And we will see what on earth this is. It's not actually showing the type on my system, but we will find out what that is when it approaches. From the north, just turning over West Bridgeford, which is just to the south of Nottingham, we have a Swiftair Boeing 737. That's not too far away. The aircraft that I haven't got a clue what it is at the moment, because it's not showing its full details on this system. I'm going to guess it's a 737. But I don't know. We will see. I think it's coming in from Iceland. The Fed Express is pinging on the ground, so that'll probably take off fairly soon. And then, not far behind the next one. And thank you very much to David for the very kind donation. That is so much appreciated. What a top guy you are. And to everybody else that's put donations in, so much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. And we can give you something back. You see, that's what you get. That's your world. We'll give you something back. What we'll give you? Hey, you've got to buy something to get something back. But don't forget, you can get 15% off with the fantastic best tea and coffee in the world. And I promise you, once you've tried it, you will never look back. And it's from the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. You'll find the link at the top of the chat room right now. If you can't see that, it'll be under the video, under the bit that says description. You'll see it there, there's the link. Pop over, use the code AIRSHOW. All uppercase, Airshow, one word, and you'll get 15% off at the checkout, plus reward points and goodness knows what. And I'll tell you what, once you start getting that tea, you'll certainly thank me for it. You'll say, hey Stu, what a man, you've changed my life around. I don't drink Coca-Cola anymore, I drink tea or coffee, whatever is your tipple. David H. Love you to bits, mate. Thank you very much. So much appreciated. Thank you for the kind donation and also for the nice comments. Thank you. It means a lot. I promise you. It really does. Wow. I've got to get another shot of that sunset. It's beautiful. You'll love it. Hi to Alina. Hello to you. A very, very good evening. And you work, Alina, you work with that crazy guy. Jazzy is great, isn't he, eh? Oh, Jazzy. I always worry about him in case he chops his fingers. Jazzy, top man, thank you. Right, oh, there you are. Okay, so we've got that. We've got another aircraft on the approach, but before we actually lose the sun totally, we'll do a quick Spinderella and let you see how beautiful. See, I've got to think about sunsets. That is looking gorgeous. It really is. And there we go, the sunsets on East Midlands Airport. I won't have the camera there for too long. In fact, I'll tell you what, I will take a quick shot of it. There we go, that'll do. Because I don't want to damage the camera in any way, because it is still quite bright. Right, pushing back, you can see. You saw the aircraft arrive earlier, and with a bit of luck, we'll see it depart. We didn't see it live, but we saw it on a replay. So let's see what else is on the approach right now. Cheers, Donald. Certainly enjoying that shot. Oh, nice one, Phoebe. She just sent me a couple of pictures. What is that? Is that the it's the A400M, isn't it, Phoebe? Sorry, Phoebe just sent me a couple of photographs. She had a military airplane just go over the top of her, and looks like, I'm sure she'll tell me for sure, but it looks like the A400M. And if it was, it would have certainly woke the cat up, that would. They are really noisy, especially as it was quite low as well. Hey, does anybody know where the jumbo jet is actually going this evening? Because on my system, on 360 radar, it's not showing the actual route. They're not giving the route, but I don't know if John put the message in earlier, but John normally knows where they're going. Oh, he's got a smiley face, all right. Mr. Fenley himself. Yes, he'll be smiling if Coningsby are night flying next week. Cincinnati. So it went south, and that's a different direction. So, Julie, is it as that? I haven't checked again recently on 360 radar. Has the jumbo jet, has it changed, starting to head north? I'll have a look. It's just over Bristol. Right, so it's taking a different routing. Jason Yogi Bear. Hey, Jason Yogi Bear, thank you very much for the donation. Much appreciated. I'm missing lots of the messages this evening because I'm pretty busy doing lots of, well, you know what it's like. But, we've got a fantastic person, and her name is Julie. I've been going out with a girl. Her name is Julie. Okay, there you go. Who sung that? A very weird song from about 1977. Anyway, let's have a look. Get your wife a bottle of vino. A belated anniversary gift. That's from Jason Yogi Bear. Thank you, mate. Yeah, I'll do that. Well, actually, we've got a very special weekend coming up this weekend. A very special weekend. So we will get that. Because we'll be seeing somebody that we've not seen for a very, very long time. And that's our fantastic Heather. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing her. Miss her a lot. And if you wonder who Heather is, she's the girl who takes those fantastic, or used to take those incredible photographs. Oh, right. Thank you very much. So Julie's letting us know the reason why it took a different... It's gone a different direction. The Boeing 747, which is still going to Cincinnati. It's just because of the weather conditions. It's avoiding weather. Right, just before that sun completely disappears, we'll have one last go. There we go. Wonderful. I just wanted to get a shot of that, which we have. Goodbye, Mr. Sunshine. It'll be back at around about 4:30 in the morning. Now there we go. But meanwhile, back with the aircraft, you see the Aerologic. Really got to say, what a fantastic bunch of people we have in the chat room. Thank you so much for putting the messages in. I know I can't read them all out, and I know you appreciate that because very, very busy, but I will try to pick the odd one out and certainly say hi, but certainly keep the messages coming, and don't forget, give the video the thumbs up if you're enjoying it. That was Al giving us a quick bip before as he went. Thank you, Bradley, letting us know there's a bad storm over Dublin at the moment. Okay, so that's obviously a reason why it's going in a different direction. Okay, Aberdeen also has a night shoot this year. Thank you very much, Steve Wyatt, for letting us know that. And don't forget, there's an air show coming up in just a few weeks' time. What, 2-3 weeks? Something like that. And that is the Midlands air show. And it's going to be the first actual display in this country of the red arrows for quite a long time. Certainly the first display this year. I'm not sure yet which days they actually... Right, just checking that message. Yeah, I'm not too sure the actual days they're actually displaying, but I'll find out later this week for you. You've got to see this sky over here. Thank goodness it hasn't ended up over where I am at the moment. But over towards Leicester, that is a bit of a spooky looking sky, isn't it? As we showed you earlier, it certainly looked black over there. We've been lucky this evening. It's stayed okay. It stayed to the south of us. I was looking at the weather radar and I was thinking, oh, there is certainly rain about and storms, but fortunately it stayed to the south. Okay, John, we'll catch you later, all right? John, it's really appreciated, all your help and everything. And if you're not in the chat room right now, because I know that was an old message, but we'll catch you later. Helen, hiya Helen, saying that's a lovely sunset tonight. Certainly is. Jane, hello Jane. Alexander. Alina, hello everyone. She says, Alina, great to see you. And yeah, keep an eye on Jazzy. And thank you for joining the Bear. You with Stu Bear Airshow World right here at East Midlands Airport. As it starts to get dark. What time is it? It's got 9 o'clock. British summertime here in the UK, and the lights are coming on. And now that sun has just gone down, it's just getting a little bit cooler. And I can't reach, I can't reach the jacket. Tell you what, when this aircraft took off, I'll get the jacket. You'll hear a bit of rumbling and what have you. As I take the mics off and what have you. In fact, I'll probably turn the sound off while I do that. You don't want to hear these weird noises. GB Model Zone. Hi Gordon, nice to see you. Thank you for putting the message in the chat room. So any second, that Boeing 777 will be heading straight towards us. Apologies if I don't get it completely in, because I'd imagine it's going to go right over the top of me. But we'll see what we can do. Here we go. Right, I've got to, sorry about that, I've got a cable caught. So sorry about that. If I kept turning the camera, it would have ripped goodness knows what out. We don't want to do that. What a sky. Let's just zoom in on it. Okay, let's move the camera back. We'll do it nice and slowly. You can see that wonderful sky. What an amazing sunset. Wouldn't it be absolutely fantastic if we had an aircraft like a Spitfire or Lancaster coming directly towards us? Wouldn't that amazing? Wow. It's almost like a it's almost like one of these coal fires. Fabulous. Hope that's coming out okay on your TVs or whatever you're watching this on. I know there was something we were going to do, weren't we? What was it? Oh yes, I was going to put my jacket on. Hope I've got time. So I'm just going to. I tell you what. While I do that. You're okay watching this, aren't you? Okay. Just excuse the funny noises while I just take the mics off a mo. Ow! Who put those stingers there? Oh! Right. There we go, all sorted. Is there any dock leaves anywhere? And literally just in the nicholas of time, because we have another aircraft on the approach. Still quite a way out. We'll keep an eye on that, and we'll try to find out, with a bit of luck, what it is. I just need to zoom out. It says it's a Boeing 767 DHL. All right, thank you very much. And it's from Belfast. And closely followed behind that is Star Air Boeing 767. Shall we see if there's anything else? And behind that there's a Boeing 757, which is another DHL. So plenty of action still to come tonight. There's a West Atlantic heading our way as well. So it's going to be pretty busy for the next, say, 20 minutes or so. So, hey, don't go anywhere. Get some tea, put the kettle on, have a brew, and enjoy the show. And I will do my best to keep the messages coming and say thank you to everybody who's put donations in. You're unbelievable. Unbelievable. Who used to say that? Victor Meldrew, wasn't it? Thank you. It's so much appreciated. And Terry, what a top man. That's Terry Torment. He's not been tormenting me at all just recently. He's a good guy. Thank you for the donation, seriously. I can certainly hear something going way over the top. And I'd imagine with your flight radars, you'll be able to tell me what it is. I will drop the camera down in just a moment. And let's see this little beauty land. The Aviator, good evening, he says, from South Africa. Thank you for joining us there, the Aviator. Much appreciated. Thank you for putting the message in. Like everybody, thank you very much. Ah, Terry, you enjoyed that sky. It's beautiful, isn't it, eh? Wow. Certainly going to make some lovely shots. What I'm going to do, I'll compile from the last two nights some videos for Friday night, as well as some other things. Don't forget, the next live scheduled show is Friday Night Live. Of course it is. 60-minute show, 7 o'clock, British summertime. Definitely join us for that. Sun, oh gosh, let me, Sun Hillo, saying hi folks. There we go, move that quickly. Phil Artiste, how are you, Phil? Great to see you, mate. It's brilliant to see, well, it's fantastic to see new people popping up, but great to see folks who have been following Airshow World for quite a long time, so thank you. Thank you, Julie. She's letting me know, because she's got the flight radar. She's really, hey, we've got her into this flight radar stuff, and it was a 767 UPS that went over the top. That's what the sound was. So thank you. It's great, these flight radars. Ollie. Hi, Ollie. Marjolaine says, hope everybody's having a wonderful evening / day, because we've got people from all over the world joining us. And I hope you guys over at on your YouTube channel had a good day today. Henry VIII. King Henry VIII. How the devil are you? Now, I'm going to move the camera as much as I really don't want to, but we've got an aircraft coming in. Wow, that looks great. Let's have a quick look at it landing. Here we go. Paul Andrews. Hey, Paul. Thank you very, very much for the donation as well. Wow, incredible. I'm just trying to find it on my system. Here we go. Paul Andrews. Hey, have a cup of tea, mate. There you go. Gosh, that's red, that tea. I love the graphic. That is really cool. Paul Andrews, what a guy. Thank you very, very much for that donation. Amazing. I never ask for donations, right? I feel embarrassed, right? But hey, you guys, it helps so much, because I'd love to maybe get a different camera at some point. But hey, that's don't you worry about it. It'll all be taken care of. Great. Stu says thank you. That's all right. That was from my good mate from over there in New Jersey. He's got a great accent as well. He's a real cool dude. Got to get him on live one Friday night. We actually featured him back in January, our Phil Artiste, because as his name implies, he's a fantastic artist. And we showed some of his brilliant photographs and told you all about him. So Phil, thank you very much. We've got another aircraft on the approach, which we'll get for you in just a moment. Let's have a quick look how much battery life we've got there. 1 hour 4 minutes, I believe that. Yeah. Hey, if at any time you get a blue screen, don't worry, it's not the blue screen of death like you used to get on the computers every now and again. Did you ever get that? You've been working all day and all of a sudden, blue screen of death, and that's it, you lost all your work. But seriously, yeah, if you do get a blue screen, it should still say Airshow World, and it'll just mean I'm just changing a battery. It normally lasts about 4 hours. It's only saying 1 bar. That's strange. We will see. Right, so there's an ops vehicle just leaving the runway. There we go. Off you go. I used to go round in that vehicle, one of those. It was great. If you joined us on last Friday night, or if you saw the premiere over the weekend of all the live airside shots that I did, that's how we used to get about one of the ops vehicle. It was the actual Birdman. No, not the Birdman of Alcatraz, the Birdman of Castle Donington. And he was really, really great friend of mine. But I used to do the videoing for East Mids Airport quite a long... That was 21 years ago. Gosh, how time flies. I ought to be sitting down again. Because it helps. Got the radar down. Let's put that just there. There we go. Right, while we're waiting for that to get a little bit closer, right, nothing moving on the ground at the moment, so don't worry about that. So we'll say hi to Ollie, who owns JD. That's Mr. JD Fisher. Mickey Smith. We've got Dust Ninja. John McCarthy. ATP en route. Lovely plane. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for that. That's probably... Look at that. You can see 2 aircraft actually on your TVs or whatever you're using. And the DHL as well, 757. Thank you very much for letting us know that. Well, wake her up. Here we go. Let's get that. Mohammed, good evening to you. Or good afternoon, or good morning, or wherever you are in the world, Mohammed. Thank you very much for the putting the message in. Flugler stuff. Yes, you know who you are. Thank you. Great aviation day this week. Lee Russell. Neil. What's that? Was that Neil Stewart? It went by to... No, Neil Swart. Thank you. Oh, Neil, if you've missed that view of that sunset, you've got to rewind the video. You must see. That was absolutely beautiful. It's 3:19 where he is. Well, make it 3:20. And that was JD, I think it was. Right. As you can tell, I was busy looking at the chat room, so let's move it back across as a DHL lorry goes right past me, deafening us all. And lights are ablaze with the next aircraft actually on the approach right now. So it's wonderful to have your company. Thank you everybody for putting messages into the chat room. And don't forget, check out Stu Bear's sponsor. Okay, it is the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. And right now you can get 15% off. Use the voucher code, which is Airshow, uppercase Airshow, and help Airshow World grow. Check it out. Over 1,000 different types of teas and coffees. Julie, check it out. Get that order over, okay? Just for that lands. Okay, let's it go. There you go. That looks great, doesn't it? Right, quickly, let's get this landing for you. Manny. Oops, sorry, I'm still recording. Manny, thank you very, very much for putting that donation in. It's so much appreciated from over there in the USA. Well, so far tonight, it's certainly been a busier night. Last night, it was very, very slow starting, and we had quite a long wait. But you guys in the chat room, you're absolutely fantastic. You stayed with it, and it was certainly worthwhile in the end. Again, it certainly gets busy, East Mids Airport, at night. As you can see, we have another aircraft coming in just a moment. Well, you can't see, but you will do in a minute. It's over there. But I'm going to concentrate on the DHL just for the moment. We'll get a better view in just a moment when it clears that little building just there. Okay, who is that? Oh, Phoebe, thank you very, very much. Love the icon as well. And oh, she's changed her changed her icon to her cat. That's watching the TV, watching Airshow World. Somebody asked about the red arrows. Where was that? Jessica, hello Stu. When is the airshow with the red arrows? It's near Warwick. It's called the Midlands Airshow, and that's in. It's the first weekend in June, okay, so just a couple of weeks away. You never know, I might just go myself. Well, actually, I will go. And I'll film the red arrows with, and also they've got the typhoon display and warbirds, all sorts of stuff. So that's certainly worth checking out. While we're waiting for that to get a little bit closer, let's have a look at this. There we go, heading towards 9:30, and it's a lot darker than the video camera is deceiving. It is much darker. Well, I certainly hope you've enjoyed these last two nights. Two nights running at East Midlands Airport. Goodness gracious, the bear must have gone crazy. The next scheduled live stream is our usual Friday night live. And I don't know if Christopher, I think it's Christopher, I don't know if he's in the room, but sent me some videos across. So of some Chinooks flying over London. So we'll feature that on Friday night as part of that new theme that we've put in. So it's a chance for, if you've got a bit of video you'd like me to feature on a Friday night, just a little short clip, I will certainly do that for you. And if you've got a YouTube channel, I'll give that a mention as well. So if you'd like to do that, by all means, just drop me an email. And the email address is stu, S-T-U, at airshowworld.com. And if you've stumbled across Airshow World this evening and you've enjoyed yourselves and you'd like to subscribe, please do. It's absolutely free. The chat room will always be free, and it certainly helps. We had a lot of new subscribers last night, and we are getting so close to an unbelievable 60,000 subscribers. Never thought I'd be saying that. I'm getting worried. That's only 40,000. 40,000 is a lot. 40,000 away from that 100,000. Oh, the promise I made. Getting worried about that now. I won't say what the promise was. Hopefully we've forgotten by now. I know you guys won't forget. Steve Wyatt, how are you? Will the Lancaster be out of Duxford by the time of the Midlands show? I don't know. I might try to find out for you later for Friday night, okay? And don't forget, get that tea ordered. Absolutely, JD. JD, get the tea in. They do ship to the USA, Canada. Just make sure, if you do have any tea sent to, especially New Jersey, make sure when it turns up that the squirrels don't get to it. Alan, hi Alan, nice to see you. Bye bye. Okay, we'll catch you later. Let's have a look down the taxiways. Lots of action on the DHL hubs, so let me show you what's going on. There we go. Let's go nice and wide, because you've got those big TVs, you can see it doesn't have to be zoomed right in. That's a great sight to see. And of course, happening right now as we speak at coming up to 9:30. Oh, I'm gutted about that. He had to bin the lot. Oh, Phil, can you, I mean, surely they shouldn't have just left it outside like that. Perhaps contact the couriers, because that is, you know, that must have cost quite a bit. Well, I hope you get that sorted out, Phil, anyway, because that's not good at all. I don't think I told this story last time, but I buy the coconut tea, right, in 1 kilo at a time. Now that is a lot. It's loose leaf tea, right, the coconut one. Imagine a kilo, great big bag, and it's on the inside because it's got like tin foil, yeah, especially to protect it. Anyway, so what I do, I put a certain amount into a small container, take it about with me, no problem. So we went on a holiday, and when we came back, I thought, hold on a minute, in the cupboard in the house, I thought, that's a bit strange. The bag, it's got a hole in it. That's a bit weird. And it had teeth marks around it. A mouse had found it. And now, the problem with mice is, if ever you've seen mice droppings, it looks just like loose leaf tea. And yeah, I thought, I don't think I can take the chance. Obviously not. So yes, that batch had to be totally destroyed, which I was rather upset about. Because there was about 3/4 of a box still left. Well, I'm going to have a look at 360 radar and see if anything is on approach, because it's getting dark. And last night it was total darkness, and it was rather difficult packing everything up. But it's not a problem. If we were busy, I would do it. You know, especially for you lot, you know. Yeah. So we've got another DHL, and that should be turning finals fairly soon. I'm seeing if we have anything else. So what I'm probably going to do, this is not a promise, I tell you, but because normally I say things like this and then we get busy again. So taxiing out at the moment is a West Atlantic Boeing 737. So we may be able to get that for you. And also, we'll get the landing of this next DHL. And I think we said it was a... I do apologise, it's not a DHL at all. It's a Swift Air Boeing 737. I thought at the time, DHL with a 737. I thought I need to double check that. So it's a Swift Air. So that's on the approach, and I can see it with the lights ablaze. So we'll get that for you. We'll get the next aircraft taking off, and then after that, the bear is going to get out of here because it's going to be too dark. And of course, aircraft will be coming in throughout the rest of the evening because it gets very busy at night. But over Chester at the moment is an Airbus A300 ASL Airlines. So I don't think we'll be able to get that for you. But we'll certainly get these last couple of aircraft, all right? But I'll certainly make sure give you all a good mention before we wrap up tonight in the chat room. And thank you, everybody. Don't worry, that aircraft on the approach is still just a little way out yet. Leslie White, hiya Leslie. And I don't know if Jane Chapman's in the room today, but Jane, if you are, a good evening to you. I didn't see her yesterday until it was too late, and I felt really bad about not saying hi to our Jane down there in Kent. But, it's always good to see Jane as well. A long-time follower and taking off. Let's have a look, see what we've got. Right, let's move back, and with a bit of luck, just about to land. Just get that in time. Jessica, she says, Stu, thanks so much. And she's in Holland. Well, thank you very, very much. Thank you for joining us. And if you haven't already subscribed, certainly do the subscribe to Airshow World. And the bell icon is your friend, because you hit that and the option comes up to do the notifications. And what happened to the mouse that got in the tea? Well, eventually, the cats got it. But I was so angry. I had a real good word with the cats. I said, look, hey, come on, you guys are supposed to be, you're supposed to catch mice. But did they listen? Not really. They just enjoyed chasing it around. But I think it found somewhere in one of the walls, and it stayed there for quite a while. But they did get it in the end. Talk about any old thing on here, We haven't done any music questions yet this evening because we've just been too busy, but we'll certainly do that. Coming up over the next few weeks and what have you, we'll certainly go out and about doing the roadshow, heading off to different places. We've got a few plans, and we'll tell you more about that a little nearer at the time. But the next scheduled show, which we told you all about, that's Friday Night Live. Please join us for that. It's great fun. We have, I'm working on that at the moment. Well, not at the moment, you know what I mean. Putting the show together, and basically, if you've never joined us on a Friday night, basically it's a bit like imagine like a radio show would be, where you play about 4 minutes of a song or whatever. Well, play about 4 minutes of a video, and then we have a bit of a quick chat between the next item. But it is, of course, lots of aeroplane stuff, some great chat with you fantastic people. And also we'll feature some videos that some of you guys have, or even ladies, if you'd like to send something in. But I'm going to have a last quick look at the chat room for this evening, and make sure that if there's anybody I need to say hi to, I've got to say thank you to everybody that's put such kind, generous donations. We absolutely love you, and I always say it at the beginning of the show, and people have been absolutely brilliant. Always think before you put a message in, so that it's always respectful to everybody. And wow, you're brilliant. Thank you very, very much. Got to say hi to Richard on his birthday. That's from Sam Beck. Amy, hi Amy. You can keep having a chat in the chat room for round about another 10 minutes, even after the show has gone off air, because I'm not going to stop the stream. I'm just going to let it keep on rolling over, but it'll just be a black. You won't see any video because the bear is going to get right out of here. So I've got to say thank you very, very much. Ethan, he says, thanks for the great show, Stu. It's an absolute pleasure, Ethan. You take care of yourself. If you've never checked Ethan's YouTube channel out, check it out. It's called Ethan Aviation, and he's trying to build that up and up and up. You keep it up and you'll get there, I promise you. Bradley is there. Hi to you. See you again. Thanks for a good stream. Thank you very much. Nick Dicky Maviti, hi to you as well. Oh, Dicky McVitie, I wish we could have the air traffic control. Unfortunately, the laws in the United Kingdom don't allow it. We're not allowed to listen to air traffic control. You can buy a scanner, that's absolutely fine, but you can't listen to it. And but sometimes, if somebody's nearby and they've got a scanner, it sometimes picks it up. That's called ambient sound. But unfortunately, I cannot actually put the airband out. It's a great shame. I'd love to. I really would. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody. You have yourself a fantastic rest of your Tuesday, wherever you are in the world. You never know. For some people, it may even be Wednesday by now. We'll see you. The next show scheduled is Friday night, 7 p.m, British summertime. The Bear will see you then. We'll be live from the studio, okay? So you take care of yourselves. I will see you anon. Take care. And don't forget, you can keep the chat going for a little bit longer. If you hear any funny sounds at all, it's me getting a cup of tea. Oh wow, I tell you, if you like coconut, oh wow, that is a gorgeous drink. Am I plugging this well enough? Seriously, the coconut tea, if you like coconut, but don't worry, if you don't, if you just like normal tea, they do all sorts. The Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. My favourite aeroplane would be pushing back, wouldn't it, eh? So I'll tell you what, I'll stay just that. People stay just a little. Who sung that? Stay. I'm no cheating by looking on Google either. If you're in the United Kingdom and you listen to Radio 2, there's a DJ, he does a programme, what is it, in the mornings, around about 9:30. Ken Bruce, he's been around for donkey's years, the DJ. Anyway, around about 10:30, he does a pop quiz. And for some reason, just recently, over the last few years, well, certainly the last year or 18 months, people have been getting these maximum points all the time, and you start to think to yourself, are they got someone next to them using the Google very quickly? Well, with my normal eyes, if you can call my eyes normal, in other words, I'm not looking through the camera, that I can hardly see the thing, but the camera's doing its job. I don't know how long for, because the battery is getting pretty low. And so is the coconut tea, just about gone. Really weird, because I think maybe because there's absolutely no wind now or whatever, but whether there's a change in the weather or whether there's some weather coming out, I don't know, but you're suddenly getting a real warm draft of, and it certainly can't be from the aeroplane because it's too far away. It's starting to feel like a summer's evening. No doubt that will all be stopped tomorrow with the weather forecast. So then, cargo jet, How long are you going to be before you go? Let's have a look, see what's happening at the front of that aircraft. It's looking promising, isn't it? I know I said I was going, but that just alerted me, and I thought, well, we may just keep that a little bit longer. Another aircraft on the approach. Thank you very much. Yeah, Neil, it's Stu Bear. That's my name. I'll move the camera to the end of the runway in just a moment for you to. I thought I was going to get this. I think it's A300. It was that A300, wasn't it? Well, he's soon got over here. Wow, that's a real bonus to get that for you. Great stuff. Thank you, Julie. Ooh, powering up as well. There we go, a Brucey bonus for you tonight. So I didn't expect to get this, so we going to get you the cargo jet, no doubt, heading to Canada. So we saw it arrive earlier in the evening, and we'll see it depart as well. And also you'll see that A300 in just a moment. It's just a little bit far out. Craig, yeah, I should stay here all night. Well, when I get back tonight, I've got a whole lot of work to do to carry on with Airshow World, because I've got to keep preparing the Friday night show. I normally do that on a Tuesday, but of course, being here, and it takes a lot of work getting these Friday nights actually, because it's not just thrown together with any old thing, you know. It's a little bit of thought, sort of. Wow, that's bright. Sorry, a vehicle. What a great sight. Okay, let's move it to see what's landing. Keep it like that for a moment. Now then, Mr. Cargo Jet, have you managed to get to the end of the runway yet? Or is that an ops vehicle? I think it's our cargo jet. Just about getting ready to head our way. And here we go. Let's see if we can get this. And then we'll show you the sky still looks incredible behind me. Anyway, let's get this for you. If it doesn't lift, you'll know it's an ops vehicle. It's so dark now. It's so difficult to tell. But I can see it's certainly an aeroplane. And there we go. You can see that where the sun has set. Let's just zoom in on it a moment. And even though the sun has set for what, over an hour now? Was it about then? At this time of year, it doesn't go too low. I just want to double check that was because I don't know, was that the FedEx that took off? I've got a feeling it was. So there we go. We've got two. Because I was just thinking to myself, I thought, that cargo jet was pretty quick to get to the end of the runway. So this is going to be the very last aircraft that I filmed for tonight. So I certainly hope you've enjoyed the show. Next live, Friday night, live, 7 p.m. Don't miss it. And don't forget, you can join the Facebook group that Julie's created. And it's called Airshow World Fan Page. Check it out. You can put photographs, all sorts of good stuff on there. Information, anything. Doesn't have to be about aeroplanes. It can be anything. Oh, big love of music. What a great way to finish I hope you've enjoyed it tonight. Thank you very much, everybody. And have I got time just to check the chat room? One tiny second, okay? But I will be out of here definitely in the next 3 minutes, okay? So if you want to get your last message into the chat room, if you'd like me to read it out, if I see it, I will try, but I can't promise. Thank you, everybody that's put all the messages in this evening, and also all the incredible donations. You're wonderful, everybody. Thank you. And Robert Maxfield, see you Friday. He says, we certainly will. Thank you very much. Who else have we got? So many folks. I can't believe it. Dave A. Thanks to and Julie. Shane Smith. Okay. You got 15 seconds then. I'm going to say, hey, thank you very much. So thank you. John B. says, night all. Good night. And hey, lots of hearts. That's from our fabulous Julie. She looks after the bear. She really does. Brilliant. And the rest of the gang from up there in Liverpool. They're brilliant. Love them. Jim. Hi, Jim. Thank you very much. Nice one tonight, folks. See y'all Friday. See y'all Friday. We certainly will. Okay, Joshua. Thank you. Joshua Pemberton. He's doing a dance. Jason Yogi Bear. Thank you very much, Jason. And everybody. Okay. Simon. Thanks to... what does he say? I've been here long, but loved that son. Oh. So he's not been here long. Well, I'll tell you what, Simon, you need to rewind it and just get to the bits, especially the jumbo takeoff, right? And look at some of those sunsets. They were absolutely amazing. They really were. Okay, you can talk amongst yourselves, but I won't be able to answer in the chat room. So talk amongst yourselves for at least another 10 minutes. You're going to see a blue screen because the bear is going to get wrapped up and hightail it out of here. Don't forget, keep checking out the sponsor. It's at the top of the video. Should I say it's underneath the video, and it's at the top of the chat room, okay? You know what it is by now. The Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company, the best tea and coffee in the world. And you can get 15% off all your orders right now with the code of AIRSHOW. One word, uppercase. One last word from me. Thank you. Take care. We'll see you Friday night. Good night.